What's tea, Petty Bunch? I'm back with another episode of The Petty Mess. Question: did you all get a chance to check out the Future Wifey podcast where Lyterras Whitfield, who claims to be the host that holds his guests accountable, i.e., no, he does not? Did y'all happen to see him invite Lyler Francis? Well, he really didn't invite Lyler Francis because our good sister Jessie Woo and Storytime with Rikki have been blowing up his spot about how much of a deadbeat Lyler Francis is. Their PR team begged Lyterras to have Lyler on the show so he could sit him down and allow Lyler to lie some more about not being the pappy of his 3 beautiful children. Okay, so Lyterras invited Lyler on the show, and Lyler sat there for 2.5 hours. That's 2.5 hours, y'all, that I will not get back. Okay, he sat there and lied about how his twins were conceived. He tried to outwit, outlast, and outplay Lyterras and the viewers. He tried to gaslight us just like he did his wife, who was not given the opportunity to decide on if she really wanted to be with him or not. He took that choice away from her when he lied when she asked him if he had any children. And then he pivoted and went back and said that he was a sperm donor to a lesbian couple. Come to find out, Bri, who is the mother of his 3 children, was his ex-best friend. And Lyler just made it seem like he tried to distance himself from his beautiful children, trying to pretend that he was an uncle and not their father. And there is proof out here on Beyonce and Al Gore's internet of this man dressed in matching PJs, cutting umbilical cords and all this stuff. When I say deadbeat daddy, he is a damn deadbeat daddy. So he did all this pivoting and all this lying and shit. And now his wife, Ashley, then went to Instagram and got real just upset because we see her man for who he is. So she went on her Instagram stories and she had a thing or 10 to say to whom she is calling us haters. Let me say this for the people in the back. The love y'all saw on the show was real. I love deeply. So having my love story be rated and criticized by society has been an indescribable feeling. Heartbreaking, really. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. So to write in these comments and tell me to leave my husband because y'all said so, like emotions and feelings can be lost at the drop of a dime, is insanity. All while the entire world, it feels, is beating him and me up on a daily. No, ma'am. We are beating you up because you are upholding your trifling husband in his wrongdoing by referring to his kids, your stepchildren, your bonus children, as those children. So, of course, Ashley has more to say, but I digress. I am not going to read all of that. Now, thank you to our good sis Jessie Woo and Storytime with Rikki. They took the time to invite Bri on their social media platform where they questioned her ad nauseum about her relationship, friendship with Lyler. And this man sat his ass down there and gaslit us to try to make us believe that he is not their daddy, but just a mere friend doing another friend a favor. When there are picture receipts of you dressed in matching jammies and of you cutting umbilical cords. You, sir, were very much involved in your children's life. And what you thought was going to happen when you got on Love is Blind, you thought that you and Ashley would profit from your love, and that we as viewers would embrace you all like how we have embraced Lauren and her husband. And just like you thought we would embrace Tiffany and Brett, you really thought that your love story was going to take a life of its own. You thought you guys were going to be the next Black love story, because Love is Blind did not give Tiffany and Brett the love that they gave to Lauren and Cameron. That's what you all thought. That's what Lyler thought. Lyler and Ashley was banking on being the next couple that America would fall in love with. But what ended up happening, sir, was that you got caught with your drawers down. And what happened was you sat there on Lyterras's Dear Future Wifey podcast and were not held accountable. And then when Jessie invited Lyterras on her platform, she and Rikki ate his ass up and talked to him about his lack of accountability. And Lyterras, you being your big grown ass age, got real upset and felt a certain kind of way because you, the accountability quote unquote king, was having your feet held to the fire, and they were trying to hold you accountable as to why you didn't hold this man accountable. Anyway, Lyler has since untagged himself from Lyterras's post on Instagram showing that he was a guest on the show. So because Lyterras got on Jessie Woo and flipped the script and said, oh, I knew that he was lying. I was just letting him talk. I was giving him the rope to hang himself. But sir, please stop it. No, you were not. You wanted the clicks and the views and to gain more subscribers to your channel. That's what you wanted. What you did was hold this man accountable for being trifling, just like his wife. And now she is playing the victim card and thinking that we, the people, are judging her for staying with her deadbeat ass husband. We're not mad at her for falling in love. We're mad and annoyed and keeping our feet on her neck and on his neck because he is the true definition of a deadbeat. You have 3 beautiful children that you are not taking care of, that you are referring to as those children. Those children came from you, sir. And you're treating them like second-class citizens. And now your wife is your new PR agent, and she is doing the rounds on all these shows to gaslight us into believing that you are a good man, Savannah. That's what she is trying to convince us of. But guess what? We're not buying it. When you sat on that show and you were introduced, I knew there was something about your ass that was too good to be true. And when your wife, then fiance, well, shoot, not even wife or fiance, but when she was the woman you were pursuing in the pods, you took her choice away from her when you lied. Because if she would have found out that you had 3 kids, then maybe she would have paused and said, you know what? I'm going to pursue somebody else just to see if I have a deeper connection, and maybe there's somebody else. Since I don't have children, maybe I could find somebody else that does not have children. But because you lied, you really fumbled your bag, and that's why your marriage right now is a little bit, you got 1 foot on a banana peel and 1 foot on an ice skate. You're going through rocky situations with your wife because all your skeletons have come out of your closet because you are a liar. And now your children are suffering because you are denying them. How do you think they're going to feel when they grow up and they see this on the internet. I hope and pray that these children become very successful. And I hope that when you need some money and they got it, they might be like, "No, sperm donor, we ain't got it." You know what I'm saying? Like, that is just, karma is definitely going to come back to bite you and Ashley in the ass. It just is. You cannot treat people any kind of way and expect to be blessed. And you both sit up here and talk about God this and God that and God this and God that, and y'all up here treating these kids like second class citizens, and you're treating your ex-best friend, the mother of your children, like a second class citizen. Then you got on that show and you sat up there for 2.5 hours and you just basically was talking about her sexuality so much, like you were trying to find fault. Oh, well, she's a lesbian. They're being raised by lesbians. They're this, they're that. And then bringing her other issues into play, like that was our business, about the domestic situations that had happened between her and her wife. You're bringing that to light like that is our business, sir. We don't care about that. What we care about is the fact that you are a deadbeat ass father that is not stepping up to the plate and taking responsibility for the children that you made. It's trifling, it's ridiculous, and it's just trifling. Y'all comment below, let me know how y'all feel about this. Like, this man and his new wife are really out here denying these kids. Like, Ashley, I don't know. As a bonus mom myself, I guess we just cut from a different cloth, because ain't no way I'm gonna be sleeping well at night knowing that I'm laid up next to a deadbeat ass Negro that is not claiming his children. That's nasty work, sister. That is nasty work. But if you like it, hell, I love it. Y'all comment below. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe and become a part of the petty, messy bunch tribe, okay? And until the next video, I'm out.